to Screen Queens.
Screen Queens?
Screen Queens.
Screen Queens.
Screen Queens. We are the Cellular Misfits.
We are.
Did I get the post?
I'm back.
Oh.
I'm back. Guess who's back?
Welcome to Screen Queens, presented by the Celluloid Misfits. We are the Celluloid Misfits. This is Mark from Head Over Reels. I am George from Movie Misfit, and we're here to talk to you about what we've watched on the little screen, on the big screen, and whatever else is happening in the movie world.
Yes. Shall we start?
Let's start.
Okay.
Small talk. Boo! So,
Yeah.
Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, start whatever the heck you're watching now. What have you been doing this week?
This
Bam.
week. Oh yeah.
On the small screen.
On small screen. So we should do streamer skip it. The end of it. Right. Okay. So nothing on Amazon.
No.
No.
Okay.
Apart from things that I've seen before.
Yeah, I've gone back to a few things.
Yeah, and Disney Plus, I'm just kind of binging The Simpsons and Clone Wars and all of the like Marvel animated shows.
Yeah.
But Netflix have released two new shows, a new show and a new movie this week. Ratched by Ryan Murphy and The Devil All the Time, new film by Antonio Campos, which stars Tom Holland, Robert Pattinson, Riley Keough, Jason Clarke. Have you watched it yet?
No, saw the trailer for it, so it is on the list to watch.
Okay. Will I just kind of go into what I felt?
You can go in with that, but I have been watching Ratchet, so we will talk about that.
Yes, we'll talk about Ratchet after, because that's a good one to talk about, but I'll talk about The Devil All the Time. Me.
Okay, that was quick.
Me. That's what I felt about it. Do you know what the thing was? It was so bleak.
Mm-hmm.
There was no humour. It was devoid of any humour.
Oh, really?
And it was very slow. There was a lot of intertwining storylines going on through it. And so it starts in the past. It's narrated by the actual writer of the book.
Oh, right.
Which is interesting. And the narration kind of throws me off. It was like, I don't really understand why this needs to happen. But for exposition, it happened. And as frustrating as it was, it kind of fizzled out towards the end. But it starts with Tom Holland. It's very much centered around Tom Holland's character. And it starts with his father, played by Bill Skarsgård, who is absolutely incredible. Seeing him like in something other than Pennywise is really, really cool.
Okay.
And his life is just eclipsed by death.
Oh, okay.
From such a young age. So his... I won't give too much away because I don't want to be spoilery, but his entire life is eclipsed by death from he was a child right through to the final scenes. It's all about how...
It's dark.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was a very well acted film. Harry Melling, who played Dudley in Harry Potter, Cousin Dudley, he is in the film playing a crazy preacher.
Right.
And
interesting.
He is fantastic.
Wow.
Absolutely fantastic. I was blown away.
Oh, right,
He's lost a little weight. He put on this southern drawl that was so convincing. He had so much pathos and energy. It was just so exciting to see him playing this role. And the rest of the cast, Tom Holland is great. He doesn't have a gargantuan amount to do, but it's a tough guy role. Like he's very, he's like the protector. He's the tough guy. You know, he's kind of has been taught by his dad to stand up for people. No, very mature role. Okay. Yeah, very. It's a million miles away from Spider-Man. Okay. And it really suited him very, very well. Yeah. Robert Pattinson's in the film as well. Again, another superb performance from Pattinson. It was interesting that I read that his southern drawl that he has for the film, he kept secret from everyone until they started shooting. Oh, right. So he created it himself, and whenever he started talking, I was like, why has Robert Pattinson gone up about 10 decibels? Delusions! Really wonderful performances, but for me, there was no... their motivations of the characters weren't clear. Okay. It's just kind of... Is it the kind of film you would watch again? It doesn't sound like it's something you would kind of want to watch over and over. Would I watch again? No. Okay. No, it's worth one watch. It is, but there's an awful lot going on. So the storylines kind of jump back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and then they all intertwine at the end. Well, Pattinson would be used to that with Tenet. Yeah, true. Actually, yeah, never thought of that. But I mean, stream it or skip it. I'd say stream it if you're into film. It's a film for film lovers.
Yeah.
It's not a casual movie going
we
experience
wouldn't
for a lot of
imagine
people.
mainstream.
But I say stream it
Okay,
because
we'll
it
stream
was good, but I was very cut down the middle. You can check out my review at Head Over Reels where I go into a bit more detail about the actual film and how I felt about it. But,
okay.
yeah, it was
Cool.
solid.
Well, film-wise, on Netflix, I have been kind of trying to get through my list because since we got Netflix a couple of years ago, we've been adding to it and adding to it and adding to it. We've just never got there. So what I watched this week was The Bodyguard with Sammo Hung.
I didn't think
Initially released as My Beloved Bodyguard, and it's about Sammo. He's an
Is it a new film?
It's been out quite a while now,
Okay.
so it has. But I did see it before, and Sammo hadn't directed for such a long time, and this was like a big kind of bit of excitement because Sammo was getting back behind the camera as well as in front, and then people were saying how disappointing it was. But once again, Sammo is mid-60s. You know, obviously we know he's an overweight guy, but he can still move like a monkey.
He's the fat dragon.
Yeah, he is. So, but I love it. Andy Lau's in it as well, and then you get little glimpses of all these old faces from the 70s and 80s that have come back for little cameos, which is just lovely. But again, people were gurning that they weren't doing enough. But, you know, it's not about that. So Andy Lau plays a gangster who has ignored his wife and his child. His child, the daughter, is very good friends with this old man in the village, Sammo, and she looks after him and basically knows that if she's nice to him, he's taking her for ice cream and all this kind of thing. Andy gets in trouble with some mobsters, and they come after him and they find that he may be hiding in Sammo's, and then there's a whole kind of, not kidnapping thing, but there's a lot that kind of pulls Sammo into it. And obviously he's losing his marbles a wee bit.
In terms of
it's
fights.
actually quite emotional sometimes, really emotional. Sammo pulls this off wonderfully. Like I really do find it's one of his best, more modern roles. Fights are fantastic.
Yeah.
They are. Sometimes they can be quite brief, but they're powerful. Like there is a lot of pain in them. And Sammo is well known for directing hard hitting and inflicting pain, but very hard hitting fight scenes, and he's still doing it today.
Good.
And even as a pensioner with Alzheimer's, he's still kicking ass.
Stream it or skip it, George.
Fucking stream it.
Stream it on Netflix.
On Netflix. That's what I watched movie wise.
Okay.
On Netflix. Ratchet. We both watched Ratchet. Now, we started watching it.
Okay.
And about two episodes in, I had to stop it because I wanted to show my husband One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Want me to take a shit on the floor?
Was this the first time Kenny's seen one?
This was the first time he's seen it.
Okay.
I adore it. It is one of the
best films ever made.
Yeah. This is absolutely one of my favourites. So it was great to see it. I haven't seen it in about 10 years. It was nice to put it on again. And our son watched it with us, and both of them loved it. Absolutely.
Wow.
Adored the film.
I'm glad that they did.
Yeah. So then once we covered the movie, we went back to the series and got in another few episodes, and it's totally not the Ratchet we know from the movie.
No.
It's a completely, it's
Ryan
Murphy, so it's just like
his interpretation.
It's his interpretation, which you've got to take with not a pinch of salt, but a salt mine. But
you know what?
I liked it too.
Yeah.
I am enjoying it.
You haven't finished it?
I haven't finished it.
Okay.
But in terms of the production design, the art direction, the colours are gorgeous in it. The sets, the costumes, the lighting, the music.
The music is
wonderful.
Great. Oh my god,
yeah.
The music's incredible.
Yeah. And the acting. But yes, I am enjoying it. I was starting to teeter a wee bit by the third episode, which I expected, because usually with Ryan stuff, by the third episode I'm like, nah.
Yeah. Same
old. And it is, but I think it's probably one of his better works.
I think it's his best since he started American Horror Story.
Yeah.
The thing I don't like about Ratchet is that I feel like it's picked up a couple of bad habits from American Horror Story along the way. A lot of people that I know want to watch this because they're American Horror Story fans.
Yeah.
And I get messages in my DMs from these friends saying, feels like we're getting an extra season of American Horror Story. And I'm like, no, you got to see this as something completely different because it is. But you can see why people feel that because Ryan Murphy has a visual style that has now become, you would say, Murphy-esque.
Yeah.
You know, like Lynchian,
Yes.
you know, Gilliam-esque,
You can see,
Spielbergian.
you know,
Murphy has that style.
And there is horrific moments in it.
There's some,
So
for me, it veers into debasement and salaciousness for shock.
Yeah. You know,
so we get those moments where
unfortunate.
there's sex and there's gratuitous violence, which I don't mind, but it's kind of like, it's in there to kind of shock us.
He has this habit of disabling gorgeous men, doesn't he? Like, I don't know whether it's a jealousy thing or whatever, but he really likes to...
Maybe he's into disabled guys.
Maybe he is, but he really likes to, like...
He does, he likes
break
to...
them down.
He does. But it's, you know, I have to say, Ryan Murphy is more of an illustrator than he is a dramatist. He focuses very much on the look of his shows, and that's greatly appreciated for, you know, cinephiles like us who like the technical aspects of things more than just the entertainment factor.
Well, that's true. I mean, that's what jumped at me first of all, was the technical side of the show as opposed to what it is. Yeah, I'm hoping it works. I want to enjoy it because I'm already into it, but I just don't want it to turn into another Ryan Murphy show where I'm like, yeah, it's just fucking a waste of time.
Yeah. Well, right now I can say the first season for me is sitting on my score. You will get, by the time this movie comes out, my review will be out. It's sitting in 8 for me. That's how high it is, because I judge on 10 technical levels and then combine my score, and the combination score came to exactly 8. So I say stream it.
I would say stream it. Yeah.
And I think that Sarah Paulson, Cynthia Nixon, Amanda Plummer and Judy Davis could all be in contention for Emmys next year for their performances because they are that good.
They are. It is quite the show.
Yeah. So if you like visual feasts, if you like that Norman Rockwell painting style American Dream, you're gonna love Ratched. And if you like characters that you want to hear,
there's a bit of a Hitchcock kind of thing going on there as well.
There is,
there is definitely. No, I like it. Okay, I can't wait to watch the rest.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's a double thumbs up, and it's a stream it from me.
Stream it from me.
Woo!
Yay, go Ratchet.
You should bathe more often.
Amazon Prime, I went back to Into the Badlands.
Oh yes, okay. This show looks... I've watched the first season.
Okay, so I had watched the first and second. I haven't seen the third, but my son wants to watch it with me, so I went back to the first. Now we're halfway through the second, and I've just forgotten how good it actually is. It's a fantastic show. Daniel Wu's amazing. I've obviously got him here in a lot of films, but a brilliant show. The choreography is amazing. The characters are exciting. It's beautifully shot, and you know what has angered me so much about it?
What?
That it was all shot down south, second and third season.
In the south of Ireland?
In the south of Ireland, and I did not fucking know. And if I had have known, I would have been down there.
Oh.
Raging.
I thought you meant you were mad because it just didn't suit the tone of the show.
No, I'm mad because
he wasn't involved in it.
I missed the production. If I'd known...
He'd have been straight in there. Sent a CV through every door.
Every other letter as well. But yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Very, very good. Daniel is fantastic. I'm
Do we know the status of Into the Badlands in terms of its renewal or cancellation status?
I don't think there is going to be any more, to be honest.
So there's been 3 seasons.
There's been 3 seasons. I haven't got to the end of season 3, so I'm not too sure just where it's going to go.
Okay.
But it's stunning. It is a stunning show. And okay, so the other thing I have been watching.
Oh, stream it or skip it?
Oh, stream Into the Badlands like crazy. Oh yeah. Hasn't been on either of the streaming services, but on YouTube. And here's an interesting one.
Something on YouTube?
Something
is it a YouTube original?
No, it is not actually. It is for fans of Thus movies.
Thons.
If you go to Scott Adkins, the
yes, I do.
wonderful British action star. Hi, Scott. If you go to Scott's channel, Scott has been... No, he's not. If you go to Scott's channel, Scott has spent his time in lockdown very creatively, and he has created a little show called The Art of Action, where he is interviewing, because Scott's a massive fan, like myself, of Hong Kong cinema, he's interviewing the likes of Cynthia Rothrock, Richard Norton, Tony Jaa.
Love him.
He is going through Mark Dacascos. He is just going back to his heroes and interviewing his heroes that inspired him. And it's fascinating. They're almost hour-long episodes.
Wow, okay.
And it's just great to see these two stars sort of yesteryear and today talking about how they get into the movies, their favourite movie, and him fanboying over these people, like crazy. It is so interesting and makes for an amazing watch.
Yes.
So The Art of Action on Scott's channel on YouTube. Stream it or watch it or whatever. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally, I just want to say, your husband pointed out, which I think we should probably... I haven't watched any of it yet.
I haven't watched it either.
But Drew Barrymore has started her own talk show.
That's right.
And apparently it's fantastic. She's had some great guests on so far. Reese Witherspoon, Cameron Diaz, Lucy Liu.
Yes.
Some great people on there. And he says it's a really feel-good, warm, humble show.
It's his kind of thing.
It is his kind of thing. But I'm going to watch it too. Because...
I'd rather watch Scott, but
I think I'm going to watch The Art of Action too.
Yeah.
Because it does sound really interesting, and it would be nice to hear a lot of these people talk about their careers, because they're not people that we get every day talking about their careers.
Anymore,
whereas on Drew Barrymore's show, these are people that have endlessly talked about
it's
their
Hollywood
careers. Yeah.
folk, yeah.
But it sounds nice. It sounds like Drew Barrymore again has put lockdown to good use to create something humble, wholesome, special, loving, caring, and just feel good.
A bit like ourselves here.
We have so much love for each other.
Yay!
It's a fucking dickhead.
Yay!
Hey George. Hello. Whatever. Okay, what's next? Big screen.
Big screen.
What did we see on the big screen?
What did we... Oh.
Oh no, do you know what I prefer?
What?
I don't want to keep doing... I want to do this one.
Oh, you like that one, do you?
Yeah.
We use that for what did you get in the post.
Oh, fuck, okay.
Yeah, so...
What did we see on the big screen?
Big screen!
George!
Okay, so...
Sick, you're throwing off my chi.
Throwing off my chi, throw you off your chair.
Really did.
So this week, not a lot came out on the big screen.
Nope.
Not a lot that excited us, really.
No.
If
There was really... Well, we'd seen everything else.
I think so, yeah.
So the only thing for us to see...
One thing.
Was Bill and Ted Face the Music.
What? It was... You really enjoyed it, didn't you?
Do you know what?
Or did you think about it when you got home?
I had to think about it. Okay, so I love the fact that Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter returned 25 years later to these characters and have kind of culminated the story that was kind of left open-ended at the end of Bogus Journey.
Yes.
So I kind of like that they brought it all together, and I like the message that music is... George.
It is.
Do you want to be on that floor?
So sweet.
I like the message that music, more so than film. Film I find is very divisive. People either love it or they hate it. And it's like when you go and see a movie, you don't have like what you have at a concert where everyone's like,
there's a different energy.
Yes, right?
Yeah.
So I like the message that Bill and Ted Face the Music kind of conveyed, was that music is universal. It can bring people together in the worst situations.
It can.
And make everyone feel really good and happy,
no
matter what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
And I think it was the movie that we needed right now.
Yeah.
Because it was feel good.
Yes.
It wasn't heavy. It
was just a fun movie.
It was.
Just fun. I mean, it took a wee while to get started, but
it did. I mean, they did have 25 years to catch up on, George.
They were slightly awkward. It was almost like...
Watching Keanu and... Do you know what I have to say? Alex Winter is the better actor.
He actually did provide a lot more of a natural performance than...
Keanu was... And I was like, but they did much better jobs at playing the alternate versions of themselves than they did at playing...
When they had characters and makeup and stuff, they kind of got away with that.
Yeah, they did.
But as Bill and Ted, nah.
Yeah.
I mean, I eventually started laughing, probably about an hour in, but when Death appeared as well, he was fun. The girl
I love that he
played...
throws a little strop.
Yeah, I know, right? He was dead funny.
Yeah.
The girl that plays Keanu's daughter, I can't remember her name.
Yes, well, their character name's Billy.
Well, Billy. She was brilliant. To me, she was
she actually was like Keanu.
She was more like Keanu from the first movies.
Yeah.
Yes, without a doubt. She stole the show for me.
Yeah, she was very, very good. And
Yeah.
Samara Weaving again appeared
Yes.
after Babysitter and Babysitter Killer
Yeah.
and Ready or Not
Yeah.
as Thea.
Yes. I mean, she was nah. Yeah. Look, I mean, I think you have to be nostalgic about the franchise. You have to be a fan of it. And you really gotta be a bit slow to really enjoy it.
Yeah.
But just as a general moviegoer, it's fun.
Yeah. A lot of people have asked, do I need to see Excellent or Bogus Journey?
No.
Not
I
really.
don't even think Keanu and Alex have watched that.
Probably not in many years. But that's the beauty of this film is that you can go into it not having seen the previous ones. You don't really need to know their backstory really at all.
You know, it just kind of it gives you enough of a hint as to what went on there.
Yeah.
I think that was more so for the younger audience who haven't seen that. You know?
Great effects.
Oh yeah,
Actually, the effects were really good, and I loved Dennis the Robot.
What the fuck?
I actually want to be.
As
Dennis
I said
the
to
Robot.
you,
yes,
with Hollywood, every film has to have an Olaf the Snowman.
Yeah.
Right? Every fucking Hollywood movie. It drives me insane. Not every single Hollywood, but it has, especially a comedy. It's like when they bought Power Rangers, they had to stick that fucking robot in just to make it fun. But it was already fun.
But that was before Olaf came around.
No, I know, but everybody needs it.
I know. Well, I have to say, Dennis got my thumbs up. I thought he was fun.
He was fun, and he had a couple of funny moments.
He did.
Yeah,
He did.
Look, it wasn't
Ser Skeppa.
right now because there's nothing else.
I mean,
yeah.
I say see it just because.
Just because it is literally a down the middle kind of just because movie.
Yep.
It's not terrible by any means. Yeah, see it.
Yeah.
See it.
I say see it.
See it. See it.
See it. See it.
What'd you get in the post?
What did I get in the post? Oh, what did we get in the post?
What did?
Oh no, it has to go. Right, what did we get? Okay.
What did we get in the post? No, what did you get in the post?
You're gonna get a fucking dead in the dog. Okay.
Okay.
What did I get in the post?
What did I get in the post?
I'm back.
Oh.
I'm back. Guess who's back?
George. I actually can't breathe.
Oh my god, ow.
Are you okay?
I think so.
Mark, you put a hole in my table.
I did, I'm so sorry. Ow, you put a hole in my fucking table. I've just fallen off the chair. Ouch.
Oh my god.
Ouch.
How the fuck?
I don't know. I've hurt. Oh,
How did this happen?
oh my god. I am so sorry. I'm not bleeding, am
I
I?
actually can't. No, you're fine.
Oh my god, is the TV okay?
I don't know. I just
my
bought a new TV, but I might
my
need to
God.
buy another
No,
one.
no, right, can we please check it? Right, can we check the TV before we film anything more? George! Oh my god, George.
So it turns out the TV's okay, but the table is just a wee bit.
Just so I can get both fingers in there. That's what she said. Okay, the TV's
Oh.
fine. Woo!
Bloody hell.
Oh my god.
There you go.
There we
This
are.
is how much fun we have here.
I know.
It's just one of those feel-good shows, you know,
It
at a
is.
time like this when you need to feel good. We feel fucking wonderful.
Oh my god, did I chip the chair on my arm as well? Oh my god, get over that.
Oh, well, what did
Everywhere
you...
we go. Okay.
What did you get in the post?
I'm actually not afraid to do that in case. See, this is how people fall off chairs, George. Oh my god.
That
So,
was just wonderful.
I hope you all enjoyed it.
I certainly did.
Yeah, I know you
I
did.
don't-
Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, What did you guys get in the post? Or what did we get in the post?
What do we get in the
What did we
post?
get in the post? Yeah.
Okay, well I'll jump in quickly.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know what you've got in there. Do you know what you've got in there?
I don't, I forget. So this will be exciting.
Well, one of the first things I got was Sammo Hung's 7 Warriors Blu-ray from Wilco USA. 7 Warriors.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Jackie Chan, Tony Leung, Max Mock, Wu Ma, Xing Fuan. I'm excited. What'd you get?
But I don't know what's in it, so it could only be one thing. So you do a
Oh,
couple
it's just
more.
one thing.
I don't know. It's rattling. I don't know what it is.
Sounds like one thing. Okay, I got my second.
It's my vibrator.
Hey! Ninja Champion, my media book, IFD, from Germany. Also known as Ninja Connection in Germany. Little booklet on Richard Harrison. Just, I'm going to get you a seatbelt.
I know.
And an extra movie, Ninja Condor, starring Alexander Loray, which I have here on DVD, but this is just fecking gorgeous. Also stars...
They do really lovely media books, I have to say.
I can't get enough of them.
Who's this distributor?
This distributor is WMM.
Yes.
Beautiful. I do love it.
Yeah.
Okay. From the same collection, or the same people, sorry, that I ordered that off eBay, I got the Fighting Connection from the Philip Coe collection, number 6. This is actually called Hard to Kill in Hong Kong, aka...
Which is confusing. Steven Seagal had a movie called Hard to Kill, right?
Yeah, but who watched that?
I did.
This is also known as Interpol Connection. Has a couple of different versions on there. English and German soundtracks. Stars Yukari Oshima, Robin Shaw and Philip Coe directed as well as co-starring. And I love it. Okay. And
Next
up, I got... Now, 88 have been doing an amazing
Yes.
release of Jackie Chan's old Lo Wei movies, which I am busting to get all of them out.
Have you pre-ordered?
Are they out? Are they on?
I don't know, but we can check.
We will check.
Yeah.
Well, one of them that they haven't announced yet is
Yet.
Magnificent Bodyguards. The first 3D Kung Fu movie ever made.
What?
Look, I'm going to do it.
Oh, could you do it in 3D? You could do it colour.
Watch Don't Fall. Yes, so this is one that was made after Lo Wei shelved Jackie Chan's Half a Loaf of Kung Fu, which I love, which was a big comedy that he thought wouldn't work.
And it's actually probably one of his best movies.
I think it's brilliant. But this is a lot of fun. This is released on the old Eastern Heroes label whenever DVDs kind of first came about. Eastern Heroes grabbed all of the early Jackie Chan stuff, put it on to DVD and said it was digitally enhanced, colour enhanced and all that kind of thing. And it's not. It still looks like a video quality DVD. They really just turned the saturation up just a little.
Okay.
It's not a great
Is this
picture at all.
sorry, this is Hong Kong Legends?
This is Eastern Heroes.
Oh, Eastern Heroes, okay.
Eastern Heroes. But Idiot, when you put this side by side with any Idiot collection or any Idiot release of a Jackie Chan movie, it's like it was made yesterday. And this looks like
It was made
it
300
was
years
made,
ago.
yeah.
Yeah. Idiot did an amazing job with their
They do
restorations.
a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Why don't you open this halfway through mine, because I have 3 more.
Okay.
And then at least that kind of gives
This
me
is
a
the first
breather.
time we do an unboxing video. If you haven't checked it out, check out Nice Package where we actually do unboxing, and I never actually unbox. So
No,
it's quite
actually
ironic that I'm unboxing. Oh, I do remember what these were.
Oh, so there's more than one?
There's 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. We can break it down then. Do you want me to do one more and then you can jump between? No. Okay, you go.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Can you not? Okay.
Go.
So I love Criterion.
I
talk
do.
about Criterion all the time, and I'm always telling people to buy Criterion collections. So I did get Blue is the Warmest Color.
Sorry, just got a vision of you falling again. Okay, go. Blue is the warmest
So I got
colour.
Blue is the Warmest Color. This is legitimately one of my favourite films.
Oh, right, okay.
It was released a few years back before Portrait of a Lady on Fire. It's a French film.
Okay.
Which stars Léa Seydoux, who we know went on to star in Bond as Bond's new wife, Madeleine Swan.
That's right.
But it's a very long film. It clocks in at 3 hours.
Okay.
So it's a long film, but it's stunning.
Okay.
Absolutely stunning. For me, this and Portrait of a Lady on Fire, for me, are probably the 2 greatest LGBT films ever made. Gorgeous cover. Usually they do artistic covers on Blaze Run's colour, but they've taken the actual cover itself would be like more artistic, but this is actually a shot from the original poster.
Okay.
And then you have the back, which gives you some information. Not an awful lot of special features on this. There's only a trailer, so yeah, it is very disappointing actually, because the film is so beautiful and so well made and so important. That's the inside, and then you have a new essay in here as well.
Essay!
We love our little essay books, and it kind of opens up into this nice thing with some cool art.
Nice.
So in terms of Criterion special features, it's very disappointing to only have kind of a 2K, well, it was filmed in 2K, but to have that just the trailer and English subtitles, it's a little bit disappointing. However, it's a fantastic film, and I would 100% recommend this to any LGBT person or any non-LGBT person.
Of course.
It's absolutely stunningly gorgeous, so romantic, beautifully acted, and sensationally directed. It should, for me, have been nominated for multiple Oscars. That's how good I think that movie is.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, this one was a wee bit of surprise for me that I got in the post.
Yes.
I had ordered it back in July. And I had to buy my own movie.
You ordered that in July, and it only
July.
July. Was it coming from outer space? Holy shit!
We can blame COVID in some other country now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so this is the American release of my second movie, The Knackery. This is called Zombie Games: The Knackery.
Which was made before I was born.
Kidding. Yeah. So, I found this for a $5 on eBay, because I keep asking the distributors to send me it. They have not sent me it, or my first film, Battle of the Bone. So I thought, well, why not buy it for myself? So, much like the British release, whenever it first came out, I had to buy my own copy of that also, because Sony didn't send me a copy to have. So I had to buy my own.
And who stars in this film, George?
Well, I do.
It's a George Clark film, produced by George Clark, written by George Clark, and starring George Clark.
So it was our second film.
Yeah.
Made for £120 in 4 weeks, shot, edited, and completed, and dropped the hard drive and lost everything, and we had to re-edit everything over a 2-night period, which became what was released. So it's not exactly what I wanted, but
no,
it still did the job.
Yeah.
And
and I really enjoy it. It and Splash Area are my two favourite.
Yeah, I think and we're planning a remake of this now with a budget. That's going to be fun actually, and it may be shot in the Far East.
Stop.
Okay, I'll not say any more.
Spoilers. Watch this space for more info. Okay, second thing I got in post.
Do it
today. Come and See.
What?
Have you ever heard of this movie? Have you?
I have not, but I love the cover.
Yeah, that's what I mean about them doing these artistic covers.
Nice.
I'll take this out. So this is one of my favourite films of all time. You're going to hear this a lot, because it really is. It's one of my 100 must-see movies.
Oh, right.
It's a Soviet film.
Right.
Directed by Ilham Kleinov.
Fuck yes, him.
Yeah, he's not a very well-known director at all. But this is one of the most powerful films I've ever seen in my entire life. It's an anti-war film, so it follows a young man who's kind of moving through Russia and doesn't want to be involved in the fighting. He doesn't want to be involved in the war. Incredibly profound, very, very sad, incredibly graphic for its time that it was made. And is probably
like a Russian Human Condition kind of thing.
It's yeah, I suppose you could say it's kind of like, it kind of follows the same vein as Human Condition, where it's a war movie, but it's kind of anti-war, where he doesn't want to. We've both seen Human Condition, so and it was made in '85, so you know, it's a bit after. It's a wee bit after, but it's. I think Soviet cinema is so underrated. I will bring in my War and Peace Criterion thing to share with everyone that I got in the post as well. Talk a little bit about that. And a couple of other Soviet films that I really, really like. But this here is one of my favourite. I actually messaged Criterion. This is really ironic. It's not because of me. But I messaged Criterion and I did say to them, I sent them an email saying, I would love to see you do come and see Upgraded in 2K.
Okay.
4 weeks after my email, they announced
There it was.
they're doing it. You're welcome, guys. It was because of me. This is a little bit better in terms of the special features. Roger Deakins does an interview on this. He didn't do the cinematography for this film. But obviously, he's a cinematographer, and the cinematography in this film is
probably
absolutely
inspired
gorgeous.
him in some respect.
Yeah. And then there is a Flaming Memory. It's a 1975 documentary film, which features first-hand accounts of survivors from the genocide during World War II in Russia, and it's a very, very powerful documentary. And it's worth it. A couple of other interviews with actors and things like that there. The story of the film Come and See, which is a 1985 short, which was like like they used to do those behind the scenes TV featurettes. That's included on here too, and theatrical trailers. And when we open it up, we have the disc. It's only one disc, one disc. And our little essay book again, which doesn't fold out, but it's a brand new kind of essay book. And this one is written by Mark Lefano.
In Russian?
Yeah, no, it's in English. And a Russian essayist as well on Russian cinema who talks about it. I know, right? So for me, I say get every Criterion release going, but come and see if you've never seen it.
Okay.
Watch it.
Come and see it.
Absolutely incredible. So those are the 2 that I got in the post today.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I have 2 left. I'll do one quickly, which is one I opened in Nice Package. Dr. Y and the Scripture with No Words. The Eastern Heroes release, which also includes the director's cut, Cantonese director's cut, and the international version. Kind of a terracotta warrior meets Indiana Jones. That's how I explained it to you before.
Yes.
It's a lot of fun, and I do have the video there, but as to say, it's probably well worn out by now. And the last one I got that I already had open before Nice Packages is Choi Sing-chi CJ7!
Now tell people who Choi Sing-chi is.
Okay, Choi Sing-chi obviously is the amazing comedian, star and director of the likes of Shaolin Soccer, Kung Fu Hustle, more internationally known for
The Mermaid.
The Mermaid. He directed Journey to the West. Also Lookout Officer, Love on Delivery.
And what's he better known as?
Fight Back to School. He is better known as Choi Sing-chi.
He's better known as Stephen Chow.
No, Choi Sing-chi. Stephen Chow in the West.
Yes.
But, that's unfortunate. It's still a new thing. I just can't go with it. But CJ7 came out after Kung Fu Hustle, and this was the last film that Stephen was to star in, actually.
Okay.
And he directed it, and it's about this gorgeous little cute space alien that comes to Earth, meets his kid, his son, who's actually played by a girl, and
do you know what? Gender neutrality? Love it.
Yeah, love it. And she's actually quite a big actress right now.
Who is she?
Kitty Zhang would be her known name.
Okay,
Kitty
right,
Zhang. But very good, very, very funny. The kid is basically directed and taught to act like him in his younger days throughout, and he plays it very deadpan as he would normally do. But CJ7 has, and it was quite successful, but CJ7 has never had a UK release, which has annoyed the tits of me.
Do you know what? It kind of looks like Mac and Me.
Yes!
Do you remember that?
Much better, but yes! Very, very funny movie. I had to buy I think it's the Dutch version.
Is it?
Or French version. What am I looking at? It's
Dutch or German, yeah.
Okay, so it was on eBay for like £3 or something, which was phenomenal. America got a huge release of it.
On Blu-ray?
Yeah, but it's never reached here. Yeah.
You've got the multi-region.
I've got the multi-region. But yes, that was one I had opened, and a total amazingly funny family film, but also worth seeing if you're a fan of Stephen Chow. So that's what I got in the post.
Woo!
What did you get in the post?
Let us know in the comments.
Let us know. And if you want to see Mark do any more stunt work, let us know in the comments.
I am available from now until forever for any future UK, Chinese, Hollywood stunt work. I'm there.
I think I have peed myself.
Good. Glad to hear it.
It's still wet.
It was a fairly groundbreaking Emmys celebration last night. It was the very
phenomenal.
first
COVID
virtual.
Emmys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very first virtual
My
Emmys.
God.
I am sure every celebrity in the world was like, thank fuck
Yeah.
I don't have to go and sit in a room with a bunch of dicks that I don't like
It's true.
just to hear that I've lost.
A lot of them can be very narcissistic.
Yeah.
So.
But it was a big year. Big
Yeah.
year for Netflix, big year for HBO. Netflix had a record-breaking 160 nominations.
It's really changing the way the world is seeing things and how people are watching and
absolutely.
how awards are being,
Yeah.
given.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So they had the record-breaking 160 nominations.
That's quite amazing.
From
actually.
Netflix, and HBO came away with 30 wins, the highest of the night.
Wow.
It was
Well
a
done.
great night. One thing that you are particularly excited about, and your hubby,
Yes.
is that Schitts Creek
Schitts Creek.
finally,
What a winner.
finally has been recognised for its greatness.
Oh, it's amazing. Actually, I couldn't have came at a better time because obviously they finished
Yes,
the
it's
whole
season 6,
yeah, and they did it beautifully. We have missed it because we binge watch everything and then we binge watch it again and then we got our family and friends into it and we watched it again. And every time you find other wee bits that you maybe missed the first time because you're laughing too much at what happened. It is a phenomenal show. The first few episodes probably don't grab you so quick because you just don't know how to take those characters. You just don't know what way you
There's
should.
a bit of a goofishness about
There
them
is,
at the start.
but it really starts to build up. You fall in love with these people. There's a lot more emotion involved, but it still holds its comedy. It's so well written.
Yeah.
It is so well written.
It's a very good show.
So what do we get? 7 wins? 8 wins?
Seven primetime Emmys and 2 Creative Arts Emmys for Schitts Creek. So
Wow.
well done, guys. We
That's
absolutely
amazing.
love everybody on that show. Sean Levy, Dan Levy, Catherine O'Hara,
Brilliant.
the entire cast. Well done to you all. You really, really deserved it.
Mm-hmm.
Other big winners were Watchmen. Which was excellent. It won Outstanding Limited Series. I talked about it. I got it in the post a few weeks back.
Yeah.
Watched the entire thing. Absolutely loved the show. It was incredible.
Yeah.
Really, really, really incredible. And so nice to see it winning Outstanding Limited Series and also winning Outstanding Actress in a Limited Series for Regina King.
Yes.
Who has just got rave reviews at the latest festivals for her movie One Night in Miami, which she directed. Zendaya made history.
Yes, she did.
She made history. Youngest Emmy winner for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series at age 24 and only the second
She's
black...
24?
She's 24. And only the second black
She's like
woman to
12.
ever win the award. So
That's very
big
good.
ups to Zendaya. I was really, really, really excited. Whenever I seen her nominated, I thought, okay, this
Yeah.
could be her moment.
Yeah.
She's not going to win it.
But against so many bigger names.
Yeah, and she won.
Wow.
And she deserved it. Euphoria is a sensational show. It's not your typical teen drama. It's on HBO, so
Okay.
it's darker, it's more artistic, and she delivers as Rue Bennett a phenomenal performance, and I think
Wow,
that she
okay.
deserved it. This also makes me incredibly excited for Malcolm and Marie, her
Oh,
upcoming movie
yes.
that she did with
Yeah.
John David Washington.
The Secret movie.
If the Secret movie. Sam Levinson, who's behind Euphoria,
Mm-hmm.
is also behind Malcolm and Marie.
Oh, right.
And if he pulled out an Emmy-winning performance from her in
Yes.
Euphoria, could he potentially pull out an Oscar-nominated performance from her in Malcolm and Marie?
So.
We may see more of her. And other big winners were The Mandalorian, Ozark. Julia Garner won
haven't seen
Outstanding
that.
Supporting Actress for her role in Ozark. It's a fantastic show.
Very good.
But very excited to see The Mandalorian getting
Yes.
recognition. It's nice to actually see Star Wars
Something
getting
so... Yeah,
recognized.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
nominated for Outstanding Drama Series. That in itself
Wow,
shocked me.
gosh.
Yeah.
Is...
So that was like, what?
Yeah,
They're
that's
giving
not something
like
I would have imagined they
Yeah,
would have ever
right.
went down a Star Wars route.
because until Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
fantasy was left out of the Emmys.
Of course it was.
You know, in the Oscars we did have Star Wars in technical categories, and then we had Lord of the Rings in the Best Picture category and things like
Yeah,
that there. But
technically.
they've been left out.
Yeah.
It's so nice to see the Emmys now
Very good.
incorporating
Yeah,
those
yeah, yeah.
things into it and it getting the nominations. It didn't win Outstanding Drama Series, that went to HBO's Succession, but Mandalorian still came away with a number of Creative Arts Emmys and a number of Primetime Emmys. We're super,
That's
super
good.
happy for it. We just seen the trailer last night for the
Yeah.
second season and we can't wait. So, that's us.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done, winners.
Well done, everybody. Woo,
We
woo.
love it.
I'm not going to move too much in case I break my other leg. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching episode 3 of Screen Queens, and we will look forward to seeing you guys next week. I will have safety harness, parachute, and seatbelt ready to go.
Don't forget about movie news, nice package, and our trailer reactions, which are now on our channel.
Yes, so we're trailer reactions. If you haven't checked them out, which you should, we're reacting to WandaVision from Marvel, Mandalorian Season 2, and
Monster Run from
Monster
Hong Kong.
Run, and Welcome to the Blumhouse.
Oh, here.
Ooh. So check it out, guys. Thank you so much for watching yet again, and we'll see you again next week.
Cheer bye.
Cherry pie.
Cheer pie.
Are you done?
Bye.